All right, I'm sharing my screen. I believe everyone can see it. So some people come to my DM. Some people came to my DM earlier today and they asked one or two questions based on what we did yesterday. And I answered them and we treated one or two things. Two guys. So I will also repeat the same thing here. I will just repeat the same thing based on their questions. Let's say, for example, you want to start a project. And let's say this our project we want to start now. It's a portfolio website. So the first thing I will do is come to my desktop, create a folder. If I create this folder, I will name it portfolio. I will just name it my portfolio. My portfolio. So I will go into the folder. Oh, the folder is empty, right? So everything I will be doing it in this folder. My web development, everything I want to do, all the pictures I will use it in this folder. For example, in my portfolio, of course, you will need my picture in my portfolio. So I'll just go straight to my pictures. Let me just look for one picture over there. I will pick this article's picture. Copy. And I'll go back to my portfolio website and paste. So let's assume I am Atiku now. And knowing that in my website, I will put my picture in my website. So any kind of picture I want to put, I'll put it in this folder. If you open a website and you see different type of pictures, the person or the people that created that website, all the pictures you see on that website, they have it gathered in one place. Now, I want my work to be more organized. In the folder, I'll create another folder. In the folder, I create another folder and I say photos. Now, this is where I'll be gathering all the pictures, all the photos. So anybody that comes to my website, he knows that this is where I have photos. This is where I'll create another folder for, okay, for example, let me show you my phone projects. Oh, sorry, this is phone projects. This is my phone project here. And in the folder of my phone project, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 different phone projects. These are not all my phone projects. My phone projects are over 50. Anytime I'm busy, I will just start creating website or software or application, anything. So in this one is responsive admin dashboard. So in this responsive admin dashboard, I have a folder. Okay, you won't really grab assets. In that assets, the top one is where I keep my CSS file. You understand this later, don't worry. CSS file is what we are going to touch today. That is cascading style sheet, right? So we are going to do that today. So I created a folder for CSS. I created a folder for images, and I created a folder for JS, which is JavaScript. And this is the folder for, this is the HTML. It's good to save it as index, which is the home page. As you add more pages about us, this, contact us, you'll see all of them line up here. Because if you click on about us in the website, it will take you to another page. So these are where you create all the pages. So in a nutshell, that's what I'm talking about. And all right, so I created one folder here now for photos. I'll just leave that there. And I will navigate to my text editor. We did that yesterday. I will be using VS Code. Remember, you can use brackets, you can use Sublime. For those of you that were not here yesterday with us, you can go through the videos of yesterday class, please, so that you will grab later. All right, my VS Code, this is what my VS Code looks like. And yesterday, I was explaining something exactly like this. This is where I stopped. I was showing you guys the skeleton of HTML. So if After knowing this, I will talk about, we are going to do, what is it called? CSS today. I will show you the relationship between HTML and CSS, the connection. According to what I explained to you guys yesterday, I believe you understand what CSS is. Rabiat Ibrahim, please, can you unmute yourself and just tell me, just explain to me what this CSS is? Is Rabiat with us at all? Probably she has left the phone there and go. Umar Khalifa, are you with us? I'm not speaking to myself. Abigail, are you with us? Can any of you just unmute yourself?
Yes, I am.
All right. I think you're the only one with me here. Because I called out Rabiatu, I called out Umar, and clearly they didn't respond, meaning they are not with me or what. Favor, are you with us?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
sir.
I'm here.
Yeah, I trust you. I know you'll be with us, Favor. Umar,
Yeah, I'm with you.
you attended the class yesterday.
Sure.
I explained CSS. Please, in a nutshell, just tell me in your language, anyhow you want to tell me, just put it. Explain to me what CSS is.
Well, Jay explained it yesterday. That CSS, you didn't go that deeper in it, but it's a programming language. Like,
Yeah, I didn't go deep. I was at the top. So just
yeah, you only explained the first two, I think.
just give me the top two.
Yeah.
Just tell me what I explained yesterday.
The one you explained yesterday, I think,
About
is
CSS. What did I say about CSS?
wow.
Yeah, okay, no problem. Rabi, are you
You
back?
said
I said what?
they are used for like beautifying of you use building as example yesterday.
This is what I want to hear you say. This is how I want you to speak. For beautifying the website. Exactly.
Yes, for beautifying.
Exactly. Rabi, do you agree with him?
Yes.
All right. So where did you enter before? I called you first. All right. Moving on. CSS is for beautifying the website. Like I said yesterday, imagine you are building, you're a builder and you are building. Now, arranging the blocks and cementing the house is what we know as HTML. Now, painting the house, putting the rooftop, in Hausa we call it Congo, Abi. Congo, that's HTML. Now, if you paint the house, make it very beautiful. Now you have applied CSS. That's the work of CSS on the website. Now, let's say I open this website, and in this website, let me go to CodePen. Let me just go to codepen.io. Now, this is CodePen. This is codepen.io. I do come here and practice coding at times when I was learning and code a lot and do a lot of things. I learned a lot from this website. Now, as you can see how attractive the website is. This is the work of CSS. If the CSS of this website is being removed, you will see everything scattered. Even this writing will not be in this middle. These colors will not be here. Everything will be scattered. Everything will just be lame, just like normal handwriting, just like you entered Microsoft Word and you started typing. No arrangement, no style, nothing. Everything will be lame. So that's the work of CSS. Make this website look the way it is today. So we are going to W3 School now. W3schools.com. Before that, I think I should give you a quick roadmap in tech. A quick roadmap in tech. Let's say when it comes to programming, if you want to be a programmer, this is the foundation of being a programmer. You will start with HTML. From HTML, or most times HTML and CSS. From HTML and CSS, you move to JavaScript. Now, if you start JavaScript, now you are becoming a programmer. If you master JavaScript very well, good. Now you are becoming a programmer. But you need to know how to manage database, which is where SQL comes in. Structural query language, SQL. So SQL is for managing database. There are a lot of, even PHP. MySQL and PHP, they are used for managing database. So with these three, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, SQL, with these three, you can create any software. Python is another language. It has the same function with JavaScript, but Python has more and interesting features. It's more easier. JavaScript is good for you to learn. In fact, as a programmer, it's compulsory. You must learn JavaScript. JavaScript has been there for a very long time. JavaScript is like a foundation. Python is very easy. Python and Java are the same thing, but Python is better than Java. If you want to learn one of these programming language, I recommend Python. Java is very stressful. It's very, very wide. It's very, very, imagine I'm going to Europe, and if you want to do Java, it's like you are going to Europe on a camel. Pass through desert, pass through this, pass through seas. If you want to go through Python, it's like you are going through aeroplane. So that's how easy Python is. Python is very easy. So PHP, it's just like SQL, another, and PHP is easy and very interesting. You code. With PHP is coding. SQL, you don't really need much code. Not even at all. No code, but it's like a code, but it's not really a code. You understand if you learn. So basically, this is a smooth roadmap to success. Now C++, C#, these three guys, they have their own function. Okay, we have another person on this. Okay, I can see. Rabia, not Rabia to Ibrahim, the Rabia that joined late. What did I say about CSS yesterday? If you can hear me, please unmute yourself and explain to us. Are you with us at all? Probably she just joined also and walked away. I don't know what's wrong with these rabbis. Rabia to Ibrahim did the same thing. And now another Rabia doing the same thing. All right, moving on. C, C++, and C#. C and C++ are twins. If you know C very well, C++ will be very easy for you. It's just like, all right, if you know C very well, C++ will be very easy for you. They are both used for developing desktop app, system app, softwares also. C# is also used for developing, what is it called? Applications, even on phones, system, And here is Bootstrap. Now, Bootstrap is a library for CSS. Bootstrap, if you learn CSS, know how CSS works, you are supposed to learn Bootstrap. Just like the example I gave for Python and Java, so as CSS and Bootstrap. Imagine going to Europe by camel. So if you choose to use CSS, it's like you are going by camel. If you choose to use Bootstrap, it's like you are going by aeroplane. So that's a two difference, but it's the same thing. Without CSS, please, there's no Bootstrap. No, note that. Without Java, there is Python. Without Python, there is Java. These two, they don't need each other. But CSS, Bootstrap needs CSS. CSS is the master. Bootstrap, because there's something we call library. Bootstrap is a library for CSS. Everything concerning CSS was compressed, and it's kind of form. Imagine you going into a library looking for anything you want, it's already there. Any kind of book you want, it's already there. Instead of moving from state to state, looking for so book, looking for so book. So Bootstrap is simply telling you, come and use me. I have everything you are looking for in CSS. CSS is in me. So Bootstrap is like, it's a library for Java, for CSS, and it's very easy. If you are to write like 10 lines of code on CSS, in Bootstrap, you just write 2 lines of code and you achieve the same thing. So instead of writing 10 lines of code, why not use Bootstrap and write just 2 lines of code and achieve the same thing and even more? So that is Bootstrap. React is also like, React is a library for JavaScript. Now note, JavaScript has a lot of libraries. There is jQuery, there is React, there is AngularJS, there is a lot of them. They are there to make JavaScript easy for you to use. Just like I explained, if you are supposed to use, so you guys have wasted enough of our time, and this Zoom is not a paid one. You guys came late today. So just like yesterday, if this section ends after 8 minutes, let's all go refresh. I will send a new link and we continue. It's already giving me a warning that your session have 10 minutes left to expire. So moving on. JavaScript and React. React is a library of JavaScript. Instead of writing 10 lines of code with JavaScript, React is telling you, come and write 2. React is even very simple. Come and write 1 line of code. Anyone you see here, that's the most trending one. Last 2 years, React is not here. Last 2 years, jQuery was here because jQuery was very easy and interesting to use. Everybody, jQuery. Just so you know, these guys, developers of React are different from the developers of jQuery. They are different from, so they are like in a war. They all want every programmer to use their own programming language. You understand? So it's like they are in a war. So right now, React is winning the war. Everybody has moved to React. And as a programmer, if you sleep for 2 weeks, the programming world is far ahead of you because things changes every day. If you want to stay updated in tech, you must have some news channels you sign with to be receiving latest updates in tech. Me now, if you ask me today, what's the update today in tech? I will tell you the updates with Google Gemini. I will tell you the update with a lot of things in tech. Every day, new inventions. You might be doing something today, you are programming something, and boom, something you have been programming for over 10 years. Boom, someone will come and build something that will wipe you out of the market. You will just go out of the market. Your 10 years is a waste. You understand? So that's tech for you. So React is topping now. Everybody is learning React. Everybody is doing React. But if you know these guys very well, you must learn these guys very well. CSS, JavaScript, any other programming language that comes out won't stress you. Like because I know JavaScript very well, when I see React, I didn't even sit to learn. I just watch how the code are. I just watch the nature of the code and I understood everything. And today I will build a full-grown application for you with React. React is not just limited to JavaScript library. It does a lot. It can build iPhone application, Android application, whatever. It's very good. So that's why it's topping now. MySQL is also, this SQL you're seeing here, PHP, whatever, for database. So jQuery also at some point, for long, jQuery was leading. React collected React dethroned jQuery. We have Excel. Excel is one big something on its own. For those of you that will want to become a data analyst, please, Excel is very important. And the meeting, has the meeting end? No. Okay, we have 6 minutes left. So Excel is very, very important. Like, I do wonder why some people don't know Excel. Excel is very important. At least, even if you are not really, really interested, just understand how it works. And also try and be a data analyst on your own, even without learning. Try and understand, try and gather data, understand. Like most of, okay, I have girls here. I even know of some of the girls here that do disturb us on WhatsApp status, order this, order that, buy this, buy that. I won't mention names. Are you really gathering data on your business? Like, as in, every day you just come and post bags and shoes for people to buy. When last did this person buy? Has this person ever bought before? How many sales did I make this week? How many? Well, that would be a story for another day. That's data analyst. No, I don't have to start. I can't start coaching you about data analyst now. So let's go to CSS, cascading style sheets. So CSS tutorial, I'll send you a cheat sheet on CSS. Rabi will send you a cheat sheet on CSS tutorial again, just like she sent for HTML. CSS, okay, I can't just start teaching you CSS straight without HTML. They are like twins, they work together. So like I said, CSS is a library. Yeah, sorry, it's a style sheet. So CSS is shared into two. There's what we call internal CSS. Sorry, into three. There's what we call, this is our work, right? This is where we write welcome. This is it. I save it on desktop. Now I will take it and move it to our folder where I put my portfolio. This is why I want you guys to be joining with your system. Because after all this, I will love you guys to even do yours. Because it's not even I will love, it's a must. You guys must do yours. Please. You guys are moving along with me. Because at the end of this program, I and you guys should be able to post ourselves like, yes, this is what we've done. This is what we've achieved. So every one of you that is following must have a website that at the end of this program, you can say, okay, this is what you have done. I will explain better to you as time goes on. There is somewhere I'm getting to. So I just copied and paste here. For those of you that didn't attend yesterday, just go through the class yesterday and you'll see how I get this index, how I get this web file here named index. So this is where I'm building my website. So everything you are seeing here, this is the index, right? Everything you are seeing here, this is where I'm doing the cooking. So this is like my kitchen, right? So I believe I've explained all this yesterday. Don't worry about this meta. Let it don't confuse you. I'll remove it. Okay, I won't remove this one, but let me remove this one. Khalifa, Suleiman, are you with me? Suleiman, are you with me? Suleiman Atahiru, are you with me? He's not. Let me see who is.
I am. I'm with you.
All right. Yesterday I explained CSS. Do you remember?
I was there yesterday.
Good. I talked about CSS. Can you explain this the way I explained it yesterday? In a nutshell, just tell me something about the CSS.
Yesterday, you talked about HTML.
HTML, yes, but at the same time, I explained CSS sharply.
I
I
cannot
give
remember that one.
okay, you cannot remember.
But this
HTML.
HTML, yes,
All
I
right.
can see something on it.
All right. All right. Let me remind you now. If you remember,
All right.
I said CSS is used for beautifying the website. And I use building as an example. I said, imagine building a house and later and later on you paint the house. That's the CSS. It makes the house beautiful, right? You remember now?
Yes, I remembered. You referred CSS as an architecture, right?
No, no,
Architecture that will
no. I
an
didn't.
arch-
No, wait, chill. I didn't refer CSS as an architecture. I referred UI UX as an architecture. Do you
all
remember?
right.
Yeah, I referred UI UX designers as an architecture. I referred CSS as beauty, painting the house, putting lovely windows and lovely curtains. You know, the decoration is the CSS. All
All
right.
right.
Yes.
Yes, I'm getting it.
Good. So let me quickly. Okay, this meeting will end any moment from now. After, if it ends, you guys will freshen up and we immediately join the next link I will send after 8 minutes, so that we'll do a lot. We'll cover a lot. Please, no late coming. So as I was saying, this welcome